Welcome to a brand new episode of Geek, and Gay, the show that watches bad movies so you don't have to.
Yes.
I'm Jose, and with me is the lovely Jaime.
Hi.
And the beautiful Stephanie.
Hello.
How you guys doing today?
Good. I wanted to tell about how Stephanie saved my life recently.
Okay.
Thank you,
You're welcome.
Stephanie. I appreciate you. No, I'm just
Man,
joking.
your voice got really low there.
Wait.
Did it?
You're just joking?
No, I mean, wait, no.
Yeah, you
I
was
don't
just
remember what I was
appreciate
joking
you.
around.
Kidding.
No.
Not really.
I was panicking that night, so thank you, Stephanie, for real. This is just part of my anxiety-filled week.
Okay. Was it Mercury?
Fuck
Mercury
you.
related?
No, it was a bitch like you. So they're doing a whole paint job to the property where we live. Unfortunately, it's honestly it's been torturous because I work from home, and I just felt like I couldn't leave home. Like it was just uncomfortable. People are at my door. People are at my windows. You know, people.
Yeah.
It's so impersonal.
You couldn't
You
even
know,
walk around naked.
I couldn't. No,
It's ridiculous.
exactly. And normally I open the windows and walk around naked,
Yeah.
but I couldn't.
Gotta. Do you remember when
The fuck? This bitch.
No, like, do you remember when influencers were suggesting that you should tan your taint?
I do. Yes, I couldn't tan my taint.
What?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's supposed to tanning your taint is supposed to help absorb a lot more minerals, apparently.
Yeah.
So people were literally just sitting out in the sun
Opening like
with
legs
their
up
legs
in the air.
wide open, just tanning their taint, and people were getting sunburned in their taint.
People are dumbasses. Is the problem? No. Well, this was a thing for a while. Every now and then, yeah. Like I think it was even on TikTok for a while
Josh,
too. Tucker Carlson made a whole show about it. Is what Dolfo said.
I'm not gonna bother with that.
Yeah, I hate that
But
guy.
Josh Brolin, who played Thanos, talked about how he tried that tanning his taint and how he got sunburned.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Like he put a whole post in it of
Yeah.
it on Instagram.
It's like bleaching your butthole. Didn't Gwyneth Paltrow
Probably.
recommend that or something? Anyway,
She has like this jade egg that you're supposed to put up your vagina.
the fuck? Oh,
I don't know what the fuck for.
Yeah.
It's never mind.
No,
Oh my
no.
god, tell us. Yes.
It's to tighten. It's
Like,
to help you
like
tighten.
Kegels.
Yeah,
So it's like a workout machine in your.
because you have to hold it
Vagina.
in.
Oh,
All right.
interesting.
Because naturally it wants to push things out. So you have when you put something in it, you have to work your
Oh.
muscles to keep it in.
Interesting.
That
How you
must
know
make
about this?
walking look funny. That explains why you were walking funny the other
Oh my
day.
god. Oh my god.
I've never done it.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Well,
It's-
I've never seen it in person. I've seen it on shows
It's
that
in the
they
mail.
recommend it.
Oh, it's in the mail. It's on the way. Thank you. I'm ordering one.
And I've had friends tell me about it.
That's
Tune in
interesting.
next week when Stephanie's gonna give her review
Yeah.
on the vagina egg.
Yeah. Vagina jade egg.
All right, so
I don't remember what I was talking about.
You were talking about the painters.
you're
Oh,
not
yeah.
able to tan your taint.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was a very stressful week. It was just too much. One of the outcomes of this painting job that we've talked about is somebody painted over my doorbell. They painted over my motherfucking doorbell, right? So it was done, and I looked at the doorbell probably the next day. I don't remember when it, because they painted the walls one day, and then it was either that afternoon or the next day. I don't remember. Anyway,
The sequence,
the sequence of it, right? But I saw it and I was like, "Fuck, is that gonna work?" And so I pressed it right to test it out, and I just heard like a click and a ding, and then I could tell it was stuck, right? It was me. I pressed it. Stephanie. I don't think I told you this
Simpsons
before.
did it.
It's okay.
I don't think I told you this part. Okay. So I tried pressing again. It wasn't making a noise. I was like, all right, fuck it. It's just broken now. I don't care. Right. That afternoon or later on in the evening, I started like I was watching something on the PlayStation. It was already the evening. I was watching something on PlayStation and I started hearing a buzzing noise. Right. I was like, what the fuck is that? Right. Because you know how sometimes you can hear frequency of like some shit you plugged in or something like that. And I was like, what is that? So I started turning things off. I'm like, what is that? I thought it was a PlayStation. So I turned off the PlayStation. And then I was like, I put it together. I was like, holy fuck, it's the doorbell, right? because when I was trying to press it again, it wasn't responding again, but I guess it was pretending to, like, it was just pushed in.
It was pretending.
Yeah, it was pretending I was pushing it, like holding it right on its own. The buzzing was coming from my doorbell.
It's coming from inside the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. From that box
From
over
that,
there.
yeah, the little white box above my doorway, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is going on, right? And coincidentally, earlier when I got back from like lunch or whatever I was doing, I don't remember. I smelled something, and I thought it was paint, but in hindsight, it wasn't paint. It might have been like wiring or something.
You're having a heart attack, Jaime.
No, don't say that. That's terrible. No, that's a stroke. When you smell shit, it's a stroke, right?
Whatever, I don't know.
Oh, the fuck. Anyway,
It's one of them.
it's one of them. I figure it's a stroke because it messes up with your brain. It messes with your brain.
Sounds right.
Okay. Anyway, so it turns out that my doorbell was stuck like in the press, and it started buzzing and it started smelling, and even to the touch, it was warm, right? I was freaking out, called our maintenance line. It was terrible. They gave me no reassurance, bro. Like, I thought I was gonna die of like fire, right? Like freaking out. And I text Stephanie because I'm like, I need some advice from Stephanie. You know, like, hey, they're not really giving me any reassurance on the phone line. Like, do you know if they're gonna come today? Like, I mean, I'm sorry to bother you, Stephanie. I'm so sorry, you know, but like, anything you could provide, like any news you can provide me about this, you know, type of thing, because I'm worried, right?
And there goes Stephanie putting on her shoes. Like,
No, I kind of went silent. I didn't even tell him I was coming over.
Yeah.
I kind of just went silent.
And
on
then
that.
she was like, hey, don't freak out. It's me outside. Right? So she shows up with like a little pick or something, right? I don't even remember what she had. She asked me about like needle nose pliers. I'm like, I don't have those, you know? And she shows up with like a little pick, and I'm like, hey, like, am I tripping? Do you hear that? Like, I think, well, no, you just showed up and you just like picked out the doorbell, right? But the thing had been getting warm. Like, it was warm. Like, I even had her touch it, because if you touch it now, that shit's cold. You know,
No.
Stop. Stop.
Well, did you find your step stool?
Yeah, it was fucking right here. Stephanie, my step stool right here. I asked him, where the fuck's the step stool? He's like, it's right there. I was like, what? It's right. It's
It was
still
not there.
It's still right here, Stephanie. I was looking for it.
We were looking for it, and I did not see it.
Everywhere. I was like, it's not under the fucking table where Adolfo normally keeps it.
He moved the step stool out of the way to look behind it.
It was right, because he pointed it. He was like, it's right here. I was like, no fucking way.
No way.
It was there. I'm sure it was there.
I think we were just panicking.
I was fucking panicking for damn sure. I thought I was gonna die, you know. And they were like, the people on the phone were like, we already reached out to them. like, bitch, you're not telling me if they're gonna come today.
Right.
Like, I need to know if somebody's gonna. Anyway, Stephanie showed up. She saved the day. She fixed the doorbell thing. Well, she loosened up the doorbell thing so that like it's not just in a constant pressing issues. I think the doorbell kind of works now too, right? It's just a little wobbly now.
It's a little loose.
It's a little loose, but that's not your fault. It's just the dumbass painters that painted over fucking it. You know.
No, I think
Maybe
I pulled it out too hard.
Or we got maybe we need to use an egg on it. I'm just saying. Like
Needs
jade
an
egg. But yeah, she saved my life. My place didn't catch on fire, thankfully. So I appreciate you, Stephanie. Yes, thank you.
Well, Alex did call you back.
He did call me back after I was panicking.
While I was here.
Yeah. So Alex, our property maintenance guy, called back. Yeah.
Because what happens? So with the new system, they call him, but it doesn't say who it's from. And so when he answers, he has to wait until it just sounds blank on his end. And then a voicemail, some voice automated thing tells him what in
Fucking
text
Siri.
form.
Yeah.
What's going on. That's why he called you back after he received it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's not a good system, and I sent a very strongly worded email to our property management about it, because it's like, I'm in emergency. Like, let's say my toilet was flooding or whatever, you know, like, which to me seems
That's
an
emergency.
Yeah, an emergency. You know, they said this was kind of an emergency. I mean, to me, it was an emergency. I thought I was gonna die.
It is an
you know,
emergency. I know, even though it was low
voltage.
That's the
Yeah.
word. It still can cause damage.
Yeah.
So.
And it was warming up, and it was buzzing, and it was smells.
And that buzzing was weird.
It was
like
weird.
just,
Yeah.
it was like, what?
Yeah. Well, I heard it was a constant buzzing up until like she fixed it, you know? So it was freaking me out. I thought I was hearing shit. But thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate you. I just wanted to tell that story because I appreciate her.
You're welcome.
I also do want to talk about these cheap ass tarot cards that Marvel released recently. I know it's so random. No. I'm really gonna talk about them. I'm not doing readings right now, Jose. Fuck. This ain't no Walter Mercado.
Why do you ruin a good thing?
Okay, so they released. You guys can't see them necessarily if you're listening to the podcast, but if you watch the YouTube video, you'll be able to see some of them. So these are the tarot cards, right? And some of them make sense. The Fool makes sense. There's the Major Arcana makes sense, which are the primary cards, like the most important cards of like your world type of thing. The Chariot, that's interesting. So some of it's cool, makes sense, right? The design. Then they get really fucking lazy. Okay, well that one's actually pretty good. No, it's lazy. Like this is the Three of Cups, and it's these. This is just basically how, because each of the tarot cards or the tarot, each of the card of the tarots has like imagery to resemble what the meaning of the card is, right?
Uh-huh.
And these don't do that, basically. This is the Four of Cups. It's just the fucking stone. It looks like the time stone, in fact. So they just get really lazy. They didn't even take, they could have, I felt like they could have taken maybe some images from the comic books and been like, and put them on the tarot card and then just signify them. This is the Five of Cups. What the fuck does that mean? Like you don't get any definition from this card.
I don't know.
I know you don't know because I do tarot. I read tarot, but
you won't read our tarot.
No, fuck you guys. Not you, Stephanie.
I just want to know my future.
No, because then something's bad's gonna happen. You're gonna blame me for it. Seven of Cups. Like it's lazy. It's literally just pictures of stuff. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
The burning book.
That sounds right.
What does that have to do with the Seven of Cups?
I don't even know what the Seven of Cups are, but they don't want you to read.
Yeah, because then how do you learn? How do you, like? Let's say this was your first tarot deck. How would you have learned? I mean, there's a little guide, but no. Look, it's just like his gauntlet.
His Two of Cups. He's putting up 5 fingers.
Yeah, like it makes no. At least let him do it too. Like anyway, I'm very disappointed with this tarot deck and guide by Rizzoli Universe Marvel deck. But I just wanted to share that with you guys.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome, bitch. Anyway, what are we gonna talk? Oh no, I mixed them up weird now.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I did too. I thought he did that on purpose.
No, I didn't. Fuck, my LCD.
Oh, this is gonna be a while. Talk amongst yourself.
I got it.
I have a question.
Oh look, it says you're a bitch. Just kidding.
But I have a question.
Ask.
Why were you confused about Hereditary?
I don't know.
All right, cool. That's an answer.
Maybe because I was half paying attention to it too, though. Because apparently it's
blame
very
the
clear.
movie.
No, well, I think that it wasn't an interesting movie, and you can blame the movie for that. You know, because if it was more interesting, then I probably would have paid better attention to it, and then I would have got the real story. But I don't think I was as confused as you're saying I was confused, because I explained like what happened to the soul.
No, hold on. You're the one that was like, it was a very confusing movie.
But why did I say it was confusing?
Fuck if I know.
Then what the fuck?
I'm completely lost as to why you think it was a confusing movie.
Like, why was one of the confusing parts? But okay, I guess it was the logic of the movie, not so much that I was confused by the movie. I was confused by the logic behind the movie. Like, why was it that her soul, the little girl's soul, had to go into the brother's body?
Why is that confusing?
Explain it to me then. Fuck.
The main, what was his name? Palo
Pompeii or something.
Yeah, whatever his name was.
The king?
Yeah.
The king, whatever. It
He-
started with a P.
Yes. So he needed a male. He preferred a male body to be reincarnated into, basically.
Okay.
When the mom took away the son from being able to interact with the grandma,
Okay.
she decided to let her have Charlie, the baby, which is why her name is also Charlie. You know, it could be used as a unisex name. But that's who she was able to input that soul into.
Because from what I understood, Charlie didn't feel female.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because even Charlie says like, oh, they wanted me to be a boy. You know,
No.
I'm supposed to be a boy.
Yeah, so okay. I do remember that part.
So I'm assuming he identified as male, but was in a female body.
But I think she was being forced to think that she was being influenced by the grandma to not feel female because of the whole situation where they wanted her to be a male.
Because she had this soul of this guy in her.
So okay, so
I think.
no, stop. Inappropriate. Okay. So I do remember them saying that
What's his name?
the guy?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the king?
That king.
Yeah.
It's like I want to say Pompeii.
We're talking about Hereditary. Did we say
Yeah.
we're talking about Hereditary, by the
Yes.
way? Okay. I wasn't sure if we talked about it, like said the name of it. So I do also remember that, like, the mom saying that she kept away the boy from the grandma, right? But then why let her have the daughter at all then, you know?
I think once the mom, like the grandmother, finally was like, I think she had dementia or something like that, and she had to move in. I think it was around the time when she was pregnant, but then she had that incident with her son. His name Peter, right?
Yeah,
Where
sounds
she
right.
was sleepwalking and tried to burn him alive or something.
The
like
mom did, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess that was still around the time the grandmother was around. So she was there to help.
Paimon.
Paimon?
Yes.
Pi?
Pi-
Okay.
Paimon.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Paimon.
I know it was a P. Pompeii is something else.
He was a peen?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
But
sorry.
yeah,
Excuse me.
sorry, I forgot what I was saying.
The mom was trying to murder the kids at one point.
The
That's
son.
what you were mentioning. But okay, so why was she trying to murder the kids?
They never explained that one.
I got that she was. You know what? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That part I didn't get.
Okay.
But I didn't even think of that until like the only part that I was a little confused on was where the decapitation comes in.
Yeah.
Because they decapitated, like it started with Charlie who cut off the head of the bird, and then the grandma's body when it was taken, it was also decapitated, and then the mom decapitates herself, and then Charlie of course gets
Yeah.
decapitated.
Okay.
So I thought there was something to do with the decapitation, but
If you look on the statue thing when when Charlie's finally in Peter's body, it's one of their heads.
The statue thing?
I can't make out whose it is, but I'm thinking it was Charlie's head.
Because they did take Charlie's head back, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. But so also, wasn't the mom the main character of this movie for the longest part of the movie?
yeah, and I didn't remember that. I thought the main character was the son.
Yeah, so that's why, again, another thing that was confusing to me. Like, why was she so important and then all of a sudden she wasn't as important?
I think she repressed the memories.
Of like the demonic rituals or what?
Because
Okay.
she wore the necklaces.
Yeah.
and
So
stuff,
was she
and she
supposed to
had-
be the demon?
No.
I think her subconscious was like trying to save her children from being possessed. And that's why the sleepwalking and trying to burn them alive.
Oh, like trying to save their souls, essentially?
That's what I'm reaching though.
Yeah, well,
So
we'll see. That's what I'm saying about the movie, though.
like that was a little confusing, but I'm like, maybe that's the direction they were going for
Yeah.
because subconsciously she was probably trying to save her
Yeah.
children.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. But see, these are questions that like we might want to have answers to.
Hold
in this movie.
on.
Tell us.
I just remembered because when she starts trying to kill the son, that's already when she's being possessed because you can always tell when Paimon is around because you hear that
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
that click,
The clicking.
yeah,
Okay.
that Charlie keeps doing.
I thought that was Charlie.
Yeah, but Charlie is Paimon.
Oh.
So she is trying to kill the son because they need the son's soul out of the body so they could put Charlie into him.
Yeah.
So you think she got possessed during the sleepwalking to kill him?
Yes.
So
And that's why, and then that's why, like, because the decapitation is the only thing I looked up. I was like, I don't get the decapitation, and a lot of people are like, well, we think, and yeah, this is definitely theoretical, but the decapitation is usually a way from Paimon to move from out of a body.
So, but then also though, wasn't the mom trying to kill them before this whole time?
I don't remember that.
I do remember that because I remember him being so mad at her, like at one point, like, you know, you always fucking hated, or you always hated me, and then
I vaguely remember that.
yeah, like you always hated me, and you try to like. She tried to kill them both. In fact, that was like the nightmares that she was having, was her like trying to set them on fire at one point. And then it started like almost like reliving, but we never really understood why it was that she was doing that, you know. And I get what you're saying. Like I get what you're saying, that it was like almost like her subconscious trying to save her children, but it wasn't like, to me, it wasn't a definitive thing. To me, again, she was the main character, you know. So she was the one that was like possessed and gonna transfer souls or whatever.
So in that scene, she confessed she did not want children, but she was forced to have him because she tried many times to have a miscarriage as best as she could, but the pregnancy just survived.
That is true. I forgot about that.
And so I feel like she was being possessed at that time to preserve the baby in the womb and everything. No matter what she did, she said she tried. So I really think, again, her subconscious, she knew she did not want this guy coming back.
Yeah, because it runs in the family. It's hereditary.
Crazy. Sounds like a what? What? Well, and some people say it's a really good. It's actually one of like the top 10 scariest movies.
I don't think it's scary.
And this was like a list that I saw online, and like it kind of shifted in like its position. Like it might have gotten a little bit less scary. Not one of the top 10.
Yeah, lower or higher. Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess the issue that I previously had with it too was, you know, the gore for the sake of gore. You know, like,
Stephanie, what did you think of the gore?
It was okay.
I was trying to get her to say it wasn't gory enough like she did last time.
Well, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was okay. I'm like, yeah, you see the head get popped off.
But Jaime was offended.
I wasn't offended. It's not that I was offended.
He's just like,
it's just like, what was the point? What was the point ultimately, right?
It's psychological.
Yeah, I guess.
My thing is, I still didn't understand why some of them were naked and then some were clothed.
The
I
ritual.
remember them all being naked.
No, the girl, Joni.
Yeah.
She was clothed, and then there are other people, they had stuff over them. They were naked, but they had stuff over them, but everyone else standing around was just free.
Yeah. What was the point of that? Yeah. What was the point of the book thing too? Like where she set the book on fire and then her husband caught on fire.
Hold on. No, I'm not going to be able to get that. Because I know they explained it.
You're supposed to be explaining this movie to me.
But at the same time, like at some point, I was like, I've seen this. I don't understand what's so confusing.
But you can't explain it to me.
I don't know why. I just know it was somehow linked to the son and the mom. But I guess they somehow linked it to the dad instead because they needed the mom to be alive somehow.
The book was what explained how the possession was done.
No, not that book. When Charlie was sketching Peter in her sketchbook.
I don't remember that.
And then when the mom, I forget her name, but she went to go set it on fire.
That I remember.
The dad.
Like her arm
so she was linked, but we're trying to figure out how did the dad get linked to it?
And then we go back to like the possession of the mom, right? Like, why couldn't they just move then like that possessed soul to her son's body then, right?
Because it
who was possessing her?
Because she's still partly there. Like they needed the full control because Charlie could still take over the son, but she didn't have full control over him either. Like when they're in school. like she takes over him, but she's not really fully there. He,
they,
yeah,
thems.
I don't know. It's that blue light possessed people, and they made them do stupid stuff. So
sounds like blue lights to me. What else? What else did you want to talk to me about this movie?
No, that was it. I was confused as to why you guys were confused.
it was just certain things that just didn't make sense. But when I first watched it, I wasn't
Watching.
because I was like, I heard it was like a really scary movie. So I was just like by myself in the dark watching it. So I was just like, maybe I shouldn't, because what if I'm like, it's talking about possession, and possession is one of my biggest fears. So I was just like, oh, but when I rewatched it, I was like, I'm such a punk bitch. Like, this shit was not scary. It was just weird.
Scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say you don't think it was scary? Yeah, I don't think it was scary. There was some good intensity to it, you know.
I mean,
like
the chase scene was a little much.
I'm trying to remember what the chase scene was.
With when she's trying to catch the sun.
Yeah,
He runs up the attic.
that was freaky. I wouldn't want my mom running at me like that.
Yeah, and then didn't she like end up on the
Ceiling
Yeah,
and banging the
crazy.
hell out of her head? I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, you're dead for sure.
Yeah, and then the Charlie scene was crazy too. But that was more crazy because I was like gasping for air myself because I'm like
Yeah, I was
you can't, yeah, like you feel it was. See, you could connect yourself to it, right? In a sense, right? I just didn't expect her head to fly off at a certain point, you know. But hey, it happened.
I kind of did, because they kind of foreshadowed it.
That her head was gonna fly off like that.
Yeah, because like when they were driving to the party, they showed the pole with the symbol, so I felt like that was a setup.
Yeah, but see, I didn't even see that. I was probably on my phone. I guess on top of that, I'm watching it from home, so like it really has to capture me for me to want to pay attention to it. Like I'll put my phone down for things that I really want to watch, and I guess this movie didn't really do that for me. It was like okay, like it was okay, but some people like rave about this movie, like it's a great movie. And, I liked it. It was okay.
Yeah.
To me, it was the story was confusing. It still is. I might watch it again now because I want to understand like you do. Yeah. Then we're gonna talk about it a third time.
No, but I get what you mean though. There's a lot of times where I can't just do something and not be on my phone.
Yeah.
Like the one game I play online is FIFA, right?
Yeah.
And I'm never fully invested in the game because I always have YouTube on my phone, right? So I'm always listening to something on YouTube while I play the game. I turn off the volume in the game. The other day, I was playing with someone and we had a tie game practically the whole time. And last minute they scored the winning goal, right? And whatever, okay, fuck it, I lost, right? But I'm still watching my YouTube video, and then I get a message, right, from them, and their message is like too easy, right? That's what they say.
The fuck?
So then I open up the profile and I'm like, bro, you have more losses than wins. Like your profile is shit. And he's just like, you suck. And I was just like, all right, whatever. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
About 2 weeks later, he messages me again. Like, I haven't spoken to him. I haven't played with him again. He messages me again, and he goes, I just won a championship. The person I played was as easy as you. My response was, oh, I get what this is. Let me tell you something you've never heard. I'm really proud of you, son.
He deserved it.
Yeah, I got blocked.
I trolls, I don't understand why video games even allow you to do that. Like, I'll be honest with you, like, to me, what's the point? Like, what is the point at the end of the day, of like video gaming to allow them to send you a message to tell you like you fucking lost? Like,
yeah.
Lame, really lame.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, but yeah, like, yeah, I'm always on my phone whenever I'm watching something.
Yeah.
Doom Patrol had this sing-along episode. I couldn't.
Oh no.
I just couldn't.
Why?
I can't do sing-along episodes. What? Like they explain why, right? Like you have a reason to why it's happening, but
Yeah.
I fast forwarded through it, and then eventually I was just like, nope, next episode, and like I will catch the recap. I'm not doing this.
Yeah. It kind of reminds you of that trailer I sent you guys of the new Mean Girls that's coming out.
Yeah.
And I didn't know it was a musical through that whole fucking trailer, that I saw on Instagram. And then Jose was like, "That's a musical." I'm like, "How the fuck am I supposed to know that?" And then I realized there's a little musical note in the Mean Girls logo.
But the trailer was misleading.
No,
I was like, wait, there is dancing. So I was like, okay, then yeah.
Well, I mean, but they danced in one of the scenes.
Movie,
yeah, like in one, like the specifically the scene that I remember.
Show, right?
Yeah, where the girls are all dressed right in the holiday thing.
The Santa suits. But no, when she's walking down the stairs, you see people in the background dancing. Yeah. And I was just like, why are they doing that?
I guess it didn't click for me either, though. Like, I love musicals, mind you, because, I'm gay.
Yeah, you're gay.
And, why are you gay? And we saw a trailer for it today, too, or last few weeks ago. We saw a trailer for it during, trailer times, and even that trailer, though, literally only had the Regina George, like her singing that she's Regina.
Oh yeah.
And it wasn't even but I got more musical from that than I get from the Instagram trailer that I got. I was like, okay, like now I might watch it because of that one that one song lyric that she sang. I might watch it. I do like musicals. I am gay. I might watch it now. But also, yeah.
I did see that they're doing The Color Purple.
Yes.
In a musical?
And it looks like a musical.
Oh.
Like
I don't think it's
in that
musical.
trailer, it looked like a musical.
Oh.
And I was like, did you have to call it The Color Purple? Could you not have just given me another similar story that?
I don't think. I think it's a. I don't know.
I mean, maybe because in the trailer it kind of looked musically, and I really like that movie.
There are some parts where they are like looking like they're singing and stuff, but I don't know.
I don't know if The Color Purple was like a musical that you would want to make.
Definitely not a musical.
No.
I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what it looked like.
Did you ever see Hairspray?
No.
Damn. Hairspray,
Which one?
The newest one, the musical.
With John Travolta? Oh.
Yeah. I love that. I'm sorry. That one makes me cry every time I watch it.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I love it, but
especially the intro song, Good Morning Baltimore. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. I love that. I'm so gay. But I also really like Little Shop of Horrors, the Rocky Horrors Picture Show. Like those are some of my favorite to go to. The
Crybaby?
I don't know what that is. No. Crybaby? No.
Johnny Depp? No.
Sweeney Todd?
I like Sweeney Todd.
I've never seen Sweeney Todd either.
And you like musicals?
Yeah. You know what else I've noticed is that sometimes I run across like the full productions, like a Broadway production of certain musicals, like the Rocky Horrors Picture Show, and it makes so much more sense like on stage than it does in movies. Like I understood more about Frankenfurter and like his plans and everything like that from the musical that I saw online. Yeah, same thing with Rocky Horror's Picture Show. I mean, Little Shop of Horror. Excuse me. Yeah, I do like musicals though. Yeah, I just another one I haven't seen is Les Miserables. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Why?
I've never seen that one.
My girlfriend at the time to make me go, and oh my God,
I've never seen it. I don't want to be depressed.
That's exactly that's all that movie is.
Just a thought.
It is just depressive ass movie.
So Sweeney Todd gives me that kind of vibe too, though, because he's like a murder. It's all like dark and creepy and murderous.
But I like stuff like that.
Yeah,
but it's a really.
I especially can't do musicals where there is no dialogue and everything is sung.
Oh, like at all.
Yeah, and I think Sweeney Todd is like that, where it has no dialogue, everything's just sing song. No.
Well, maybe the actual.
They're all singing all the time. What's Side Story?
But I know Les Miserables was like that, and like Russell Crowe cannot sing,
God.
And he was just like, "What are you doing over there?"
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like, oh my God, like I fucking hate this.
In Rocky Horror's Picture Show, God, I don't remember the
fucking things pulling teeth, man.
The Janet from, but I don't remember the actress's name. Do you remember Janet's name? The actress, Janet from Rocky Horror's Picture Show, the girlfriend. Anyway, she's terrible at singing. Like, oh my God, like no wonder they barely use her in the movie because she's bad. But God, what is that woman's name? I can't remember. But yeah, it's another. Grease.
Love Grease.
Yeah,
I like Grease.
me too.
I was playing the soundtrack for my daughter the other day.
Oh, he knows that final song like verbatim. It's crazy.
I was doing the dance moves.
That was that movie was filmed at my high school. Yeah, Venice High School. That's yeah, it's cool.
Nice.
Oops, I did it again. No, just kidding. Yeah.
You got this. I believe in you.
It's my favorite movie.
Musical?
But it was a movie, but maybe it was a musical, but they made it into a movie. It's a book first.
Chicago.
No, I love that too.
Chicago is really good.
But
Adolfo loves that one.
I cannot remember it for the life of me. And I went to go see the
Wicked.
No, I went to go see it with Ashley. What is it?
I kind of been
It
that
has
report,
something
apparently.
to do with pie. Not American Pie, but
Oh,
it's a baker. Like what?
Sweeney Todd.
Baker? That's a barber.
Was he a
As
barber?
Well, he was a barber, but he paired up with this woman who made meat pies
Out of people, right?
out of people after
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But I don't remember it.
No worries.
When I remember, I will bring it up for the next show. But
Yeah.
I loved that movie, and then I loved it as a musical, and it was so beautiful. But now I cannot remember the name to save my life.
Waitress?
Waitress. Thank you.
I never
Got
would
you.
have got that. I've never seen it before.
I was gonna say it had Carrie Russell. Carrie Russell? I don't know. She was like Felicity, the chick who played Felicity
That sounds right.
Who the
That
fuck's
is
Felicity?
Carrie
back in the 90s.
No.
No?
Well, I mean, I remember the show. I remember the name Felicity. Oh, she is curly haired.
Yes.
Oh, I do then.
So she was in the movie. She played the waitress and stuff, and she was really known for making really great pies.
Yeah.
And so when I found out that it was a musical, I was like, I don't know if I would like it, but I really loved it because the singer-songwriter Sarah Bareilles, she wrote it, and the songs were so heartfelt that I was crying. Like it was like the musical. They both are up here for me because I love the movie and I love the musical.
I think that's why I felt that way about well, there was the reason I felt like I like Hairspray a lot, the movie the musical movie was because the actress that the actress that played Tracy Turnblad, right?
Black.
No, it was Turnblad.
Turnblad? I don't know. I always thought it was
I thought it was
Turned
Black too. I thought so too because that's kind of like
hung out with the black people.
yeah, that was the theme of it. But I think they intentionally made it something similar and not exactly that. I could be wrong though. I don't know.
No, I think you're right.
She it was like her first major acting role, and she was just so in love with the role and you could see it in her face when she was singing the songs. It's so adorable. I'm gay.
Why are you gay?
Yeah, Wicked is another great musical Broadway production. I wish they would make it a movie, but it's not there yet. It's really good. Wicked is really good. I saw that one live. Yeah, it's good.
I want to see Phantom of the Opera.
I saw the movie. I think I don't remember it.
I've seen the movie,
but yeah, I like that
I want
song.
to see it in person.
Yeah, it'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's your favorite
they
musical?
still have that Avengers musical.
Oh no!
What?
On Hawkeye, they did an Avengers musical,
It was terrible.
and they actually made an Avengers musical.
Like in real life?
Yeah,
Oh shit!
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
it doesn't look good,
yeah.
No, thank you.
but yeah. All right, I mean that's our show. Do you guys
Yeah.
have anything else to add?
Mm-mm.
Thank
Any
you,
other
Stephanie, for
musicals you
saving
guys
my
wanna
life
talk about?
again.
You're welcome.
We're gonna make a musical about Stephanie saving my life now.
All right.
Yeah, you're gonna be in it.
I want
bitch.
to hear the.
You're gonna sing Russell Crowe's part.
Why must you make me sing?
Oh my god! Don't do it again.
That is exactly what the fuck he was like in that movie.
Oh my god!
All right, have a week.
Bye.